ora and welcome back to Learning with Miss Jessie. Today we are going to be making a little fun project. We are going to be making a die. And it's a sustainable version, which is really cool. You can use newspaper, like a paper shopping bag, and you will need a box. Other things that would be helpful: scissors, sellotape. You will need a felt pen. Now, instead of going to the store and buying some dice, why not make your own and also have a fun project? There's something in our brains that when we accomplish a task, it gives us this sense of satisfaction and gives us a sense of gratification, which is a really big word for, yay, I've done something awesome today and I'm really proud of myself. I have different boxes that were all in my recycling, and I thought, why don't I use these in a better way? So I could use a tea box. I could use something for, I had yeast in. I got a candle for Christmas, it came in a box. This little floating thingy came in a box, tissue box. I know this isn't quite a box. It's a rectangle. So I would need to cut it in half. So there is lots of things in your home that you can use. So in the meantime, let's just have a think. I think I am going to do a nice little box to start with. I might need this box and then I might make a big box. So I think these are going to be my boxes today. And then I have more boxes for other times. Okay, so if you don't have a paper bag at home, if you want to reuse them for more shopping, you can use anything. And often I find my little box has paper in it from Paper Roots. So newspaper just shows up in my little box sometimes. So you could use that or you could use regular paper. I'll do one of both just so you can see. Now, get your paper bag and just cut it out the best you can. It's kind of like Christmas wrapping. Now, if you have little hands and you're still learning how to cut, maybe asking mum or dad or a big brother or sister, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, someone who can handle scissors maybe better than you can. But also, speaking as a primary school teacher, your teacher will love the fact that you could use scissors. Speaking from experience. You know, I don't think I need that much paper for this little one. And also, it has just been Christmas time. So I'm sure all of your wrapping skills are very good. I plonk my little tea box, make sure there's no tea left inside. Plonk it there. I'm going to use some sellotape just to hold it firmly in place. Now, dice are super cool for learning math. You could put dots on them, or you could put numbers on them for number identification. That just means that you're learning to tell the numbers by their name. So you can do it fancy. But you know what? The most important thing? Ask yourself, are you having fun? And there is no right way or wrong way to do this. And you know what? Since it's your own, it doesn't have to be perfect either. It's like doing art and math. And it looks like a little present. Oh my goodness, this has come together so nicely. How's yours turned out? Are you happy with it? Right, I'm going to give it a little bit more sellotape just so it doesn't open up when I throw it. Right, now how many sides does a box have? A cube. Should we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does your box have 6 sides? I thought so. Okay, I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose blue today because I'm wearing blue. I love pink. I might do the next one pink. So firstly, I'm going to do, should I do numbers or dots for this one? Because the other one I'll do the opposite. This one I'll do numbers. Now, the important thing is to either get a vivid so you can write on the sellotape, and if you don't have a vivid, you might want to write off the sellotape because it's going to come off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if your little one is finding it hard to remember which way our numbers face, just remember that numbers 5 and 6 always face the sun. They're looking that way. And 3 is looking away from the sun. 2 is looking away from the sun. So is 4 and so is 1. Now with my 6, I know it's 6, but I might just put a little line under it just so I know that it lands on the bottom like that. So that's 6. Every other number is fine. And just like that, I have a dice. That's so cool. Now, watch another video after this one and I'll show you some really cool ways you can use your dice. But I'm going to start with this one and then we're going to use the newspaper to do the next one. So, my tissue box, nice and empty. Just get one sheet. When would be another time you'd be practicing your wrapping? For someone's birthday? That's right. Cool, I'm really happy with that. All right, I said I was going to use pink. Now this time, I'm doing something different. Here, I did numbers. On this one, I'm going to do dots. What number do you think this is? 1, that's right, 1. 2. 3. Okay, next time you are going to tell me the number. What number? It is 4. Can you tell me anything interesting about 4? They're pink, that's right. There are 4 circles. There are 2 groups of 2. It's even. Good job. Okay, we're up to 4. What comes next? What comes after 4? 5. Good job. Actually, dark on newspaper is looking like it's the better choice. Stands out a little bit more. It's good to learn things as we go. 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 an even number or an odd number? Did you say odd? Because you'd be right. Do you know how I remember odd and even numbers? I'll show you. Take the number 2. 2's even because it has a buddy. 3 is odd because only one of them has a buddy and this one doesn't. What about 4? Is 4 even or odd? You can put them into buddies. So 4 is even. What about 5? No, 5 is odd because one of them doesn't have a buddy. What about 10? Even, they all have buddies. 1, is 1 even or odd? Odd. Why is that? Because it doesn't have a buddy. Okay, we're up to 6, the last side, and then we're done. And I'm actually going to switch to a dark color so I can see it because this side has dark on it. Okay, 6. 3 and 3 is 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! So now we have 2 dice for free just in our house. We didn't have to go shopping. We recycled, we reused, and now we're going to learn some math games with our dice. Thank you for joining Miss Jessie today. See you next time. Bye.